What's up guys, Mike here, making another video talking about some of the things I dislike about the 10th generation Honda Accord. Number one, without a doubt, it's got to be the rims. If you're on the Facebook generation, like 10th generation Honda Accord pages, you'll see these cars every day sitting on bricks with the rims gone. It's happened hundreds of times that I've seen just on Facebook, just seeing other people post. They walk outside and their shit's sitting on the side, and they got some little scissor jack and their wheels are gone. So that's a bad problem to have, especially if you got to work and you got no rims, literally. So that's the thing you got to consider. Get some wheel locks, things like that. The problem as well is that for me in the area that I live at, because these cars have so many claims on them, the insurance is pretty high now. It's going up. Another problem that I want to talk about is the sensors on these cars. The feature the collision mitigation braking system, so the car is supposed to help brake in the event that you're not paying attention so you don't rear end someone. The problem with that is that this is always active when the car's on. You can deactivate it, but you have to do it manually every single time. The problem is if you're falling behind somebody and they decide to taper off the highway or whatever, but you're a little bit too close, but you're aware that they're moving, you're just trying to keep your pace going, the car is not going to like that, and it's going to go and it's going to jerk you, and it's going to hit the brakes, and that's going to cause you a problem if you get rear-ended or if you're not paying attention. It's a scary feeling when the car is doing something on its own and you're no longer in control. So its best bet is to just drive safe, keep a distance, and expect that that's a possibility when you're driving. So just keep your distance, or turn it off, or whatever. Another, you also have to watch out for debris and things like that, because the sensor, with snow and all that, make sure you keep it clean. And also don't put window tint around the sensor or the camera up on the top up here. Let's see if I can zoom in right up there. So don't put tint on that. That's going to cause you a lot of problems after that. Another problem that people have with these cars is they always complain about the side pieces, the plastic getting all scratched up. My suggestion is throw some wax on it, buff it out. Do that a few times. Makes a huge difference. Gives it a nice little gloss. Helps diminish the haze of the scratches, just because it is a plastic piece. What else do I not like about this damn car? Let's see here. I'm going to show you something that I don't like as well. So we're sitting in the car. Now you notice something, like many cars, the steering wheel is awfully to the right. Now I hold it, my arm's kind of out. Now I hold it, my arm's kind of tucked in. I notice after driving, and I do have days where I drive quite a bit, that this arm will be a little bit sore compared to the left one. Not a big fan, not a big problem, but I don't know why they're like that. I guess because you need some space here. I get it. Let's move on. All right. You notice anything? Yeah, you do. I see what you're looking at. The fact that my vents don't have the little inserts. You might be asking, well, why? Why do these break, and why do I have it? Okay, it's cold outside. What do? You turn your heat up. You want it on full blast. You don't want to be cold. But what happens? The heat heats these plastic pieces up, and it becomes soft and brittle. You hit a bump, and the thing just falls down in your cup holder. And it's like a gift. It's like, here you go. Here's your car part. So, can you buy this piece or this one? Nope. You got to buy the whole assembly. So, we're going to pass on that for a while, because it's just going to break again. All right. Let's move on to the next problem that I have with this vehicle. I'm trying to think. A lot of people also have their letters fade like really quick. I haven't had any of that. So that's one of the things I've seen a lot of people complain about, is they'll just kind of all of a sudden you just don't know it says sport anymore. Another issue is the windows crack on these cars quite often, and I'm not really sure why. So that's another thing. And I guess that's all I got, really. I mean, overall, I like it and all. I will say you can update this all day long if you want, and you can, tweak and everything. But for me, Android user, I'm sorry, but I have had many altercations with this infotainment center because I have lost Bluetooth signal or cannot connect to my phone. I'll get in the car, everything works great. I'll get back in 10 minutes later, I can't get connection, can't play anything through the Bluetooth. Won't connect, even though I'm sitting here with it, with my phone and this, and it's like, we can't connect the signal. That's very frustrating. And when it happens repeatedly, it's a problem for me. And that's just the nature of software, I guess. Nothing works, right? So that's that. What else? I haven't figured out a way to do anything different with the car to make it sound any better, because the stereo on these vehicles, it's great, but it really gets distorted as you turn it up. So you do need to minimize the bass so it doesn't distort and you start heating up the voice coils, because if you play the stereo in this car for a little bit, you'll smell the voice coils if you don't have it the tuning set properly. Now let me check you out and show you this if I can. This is a little hack that I learned just about distributing the power a little bit more efficiently. I guess I can't even show you, it won't even let me. I'm trying to show you audio settings if it will allow it. Let's see here. Okay, so if you go to your fader right here, see how it's one notch down? That makes a big difference in terms of the sound of the quality. The fronts can't take as much wattage, I guess, perhaps, as the back. I don't know for sure if they're all identical, but I know that if you take a little bit of power from the front, send it to the back, it actually sounds a little bit better. When you turn the volume up, it doesn't sound as distorted. Another thing is, if you want your seat warmers to be even warmer, turn them on, let them get warm, then you just go right back and you do it again. That seems like it throws a little extra juice at it. Now I'm at 30,000 miles. I have done all my service through Honda. So far I have had no mechanical problems. I have taken care of one recall, but other than that, that's all that I've really had to do with the vehicle. Just regular routine maintenance. I don't get the greatest gas mileage because I'm mostly on the highway just trying to get from point A to point B, and I'm not trying to sit on the highway forever. If I see a gap in front of me, I'm going to take it, and once I take that gap, I'm going to look for the next one. I'm doing a service by minimizing traffic by hurrying up and getting the hell off the road. So that's my theory of transportation. Other than that, I guess that's all I got to say. So thanks for watching, y'all. I'm gonna head on out of here and go drink me a cold one, a cold lemonade.